Hello once again. This time we'll do a presentation, or I'll give you some information on our human resource management strategy of our club, which will include our technical organogram. So in other words, where everybody is, as you'll see in the next slide, the tasks and responsibilities of our technical personnel, the link and unity between our CDC program, the action plan to retain coaches and educators, and of course, creating or having a coaching profile on the coaches that we're looking to have in our club. So here we go. The first part is our organogram. On top, as you can see, we have the president of the club, Nick Pandemis. In our case and in our club, we have a VP of technical, who he is our direct link from the technical department to the board, and he's also our immediate superior. Myself, who's the technical director of the club that oversees all of the other technical personnel. On one side, we have the coordinator for our U15s and up. We have a coordinator for the U9s to the U12s in the CDC program, or in the U13s. We have a grassroots coordinator for the U4s to the U8s. We have a recreational coordinator, and we have a goalkeeper coach that does our goalkeepers throughout the entire club. Below in this organogram, you see what staff members they need. In the U14 and up, we don't have anybody other than myself assisting. In the U9s to the U13s, we have 10 technical staff members, and as you can see all along, we have another 3 technical staff members and 3 technical staff members as we move along in our different programs. Underneath that, you see the amount of coaches that we have per age group and per program. In other words, for the older ones, the CDC program, and onto the House League program, and our goalkeepers. My job in all of this is to obviously oversee, and as I will explain in a slide further on. So the technical staff and tasks and responsibilities. My responsibilities, of course, which is very important, which I'm pretty good at, which is leadership, and of course I represent the club in all technical aspects when we go to the regions for meetings or to the federation. I hire and develop technical staff profile, roles and responsibilities for the staff that will be under me. I also create the development program, the curriculum for each players, the technical staff and the coaches. Of course, I educate, develop and mentor the technical staff and the coaches. I attend games, I supervise and or execute training sessions, and I provide feedback at games. I do the budget management, obviously people management. I supervise, evaluate the full-time and part-time staff along with the coaching personnel. I'm also one that is the mediator or provide information to all of our members as far as the technical staff is concerned, and all communications that go out, so presentations that are done on programs. If parents or coaches have any questions, they're the ones that I communicate with to help them with and assist them on whatever they need. Of course, I do reports for our VP Technical, and I do the presentations as this one that I'm doing at this moment. And the most important thing is for us to grow and provide growth in our club from the technical department, and of course provide, along with the leadership, provide inspiration for everybody to work the best that they can. The technical staff, so the staff that's under me, their tasks and responsibilities, of course, is implementing and promoting the program curriculum, prepare session plans, of course they have to create the exercises, supervise and execute training sessions and attend games, implement and follow the program budget, so whatever the budget may be, they need to follow it, manage their staff and their coaches under them, educate, mentor, supervise, and evaluate the coaches and players, communicate with the other tech staff members, coaches, players, and parents that they're involved with. They also assist and provide an opinion and ideas on what the programs could be changed or adjusted, and obviously bring new ideas to what we can and what we can improve our programs on, or create new technical programs. These are the number of coaches. I won't say much about this because it's just a number. Obviously, we try to have this amount of coaches as per the requirements of what we need per program and what we're looking to do for 2021 and for the future, as far as whatever the requirements may be for them to coach a certain age group and a certain in the quality within the program. One of the biggest things is obviously having a type of a system or a profile, whatever you want to call it, on retaining coaches. Make sure that they stay within our club and providing the best that we can. So as you can see on this slide, we have coaching attractions. We try to compensate coaches for the work that they do, which is something that's something that we always try to do, because obviously most of them are volunteers except for the technical staff members. We have the action plan, as you can see here, and the person that's in charge for everything. So we have brand awareness, attract coaches in the region. So this is a plan on how we can retain coaches. Obviously, coaching education, we provide them with courses, we send them to courses, and the club pays for these courses for them to take. Again, compensation for the courses, the coaching development, coaching clinics. I also provide meetings with the coaches and our technical staff members on how they can improve the way they are within the club, and we do mock exercises or mock training sessions for them to see on how we work. The other part of this is promoting and retaining female coaches. Is something that's quite difficult to do. We don't have enough female coaches in our programs, so it's very, very important to attract them. And of course, mentorship programs. In other words, we try to mentor, if it is a female or a male coach, younger coaches and older coaches, for them to remain within our program. Obviously, as you can see, the slide explains what that is. Coaching profile. Obviously, we have to have some sort of a profile on the coaches that we look for. The number one thing is how they are as an overall person. They have to be obviously very good human beings, because that goes above and beyond on how they can coach, because the coaching part is secondary to how they are as a people and how they communicate and how they are with children. Obviously, their knowledge, their coaching certification that they will need for each age group as they move along, able to prepare sessions and coach games, promote and follow club values and mission, the vision of the club, the objectives and the programs of the club, follow and execute the curriculum that I have set for each program along with our technical staff. Obviously, they have to try to have some experience. If they don't, we try to help them with it, but it's obviously something that we look for. Somebody that's respectful, somebody that's enthusiastic, somebody that's empathetic, of course, and sincere to what they do, somebody that's able to work with others, somebody that's creative, and somebody that can help us adjust or come up with new programs. Somebody obviously that's a critical thinker, that tries to obviously look through things and think beyond just the immediate and look out and think outside the box. Somebody, of course, that's available, somebody that's flexible a little bit in their schedule, and somebody that's obviously punctual, because that's a very important part. Good management skills. Obviously, they have to manage their parents and their players along with our technical staff. And of course, somebody that's always looking to learn and always looking to develop and always make themselves better, because we all don't know everything and we all need and try to learn as we go along. Thank you very much.